So when it comes to roads, it's pretty important that they're maintained. After all, the risks can be very fatal. However, it turns out that the roads are not maintained, but it's even worse than you think. The Daily Mail headline says that Manchester has been named the worst city in the UK for repairing potholes, as figures show just 19% have been fixed. And the thing that I don't understand about all of this, I mean other than only 19% of potholes going fixed, is that when we have MOTs and road tax, you're essentially paying to prove that your car is roadworthy. But it turns out, ironically, that the government are not keeping the roads car-worthy. Like, it just seems like such basic stuff. Like, we pay them to do it, but they only ended up doing 19% of the job. And it's even worse because that's why we give them the cash in the first place. Like, MOTs and road tax ain't cheap. They'd probably cost you thousands over your lifetime. It says that Manchester's success rate is even worse than London's, which has the most potholes at over 26,000. But it's actually managed to fix over 11,500, which is 44%. And truth be told, my MOT is this week, and I do sorta need a new clutch. Like, you can drive it, but it's just not as powerful as it once was. So I don't think it's going to pass the MOT. And you know how much a new clutch costs. I'd be lucky if they do it for less than 400. And like I said, my car still drives, it's just not going to pass. So I'm paying all of this money to keep everything maintained. There's also the MOT cost, and I'm also paying road tax on it as well. But just like yourself, I don't know what they're doing with the money. It says that Edinburgh has the second worst record for fixing potholes, with just 1,200 successful repairs from over 5,500 reported potholes, which is just 22% compared to Manchester's 19%. And like I said, this is just basic stuff. Some of you might have paid 30 years of MOT and 30 years of road tax as well. Some of you even more, and you know technology has advanced in that time as well. You imagine how much cheaper it costs to fix a pothole now than it did back in like 1970 something. But for some reason we're still only at 19%. But do you find it concerning that there's so many potholes in the UK? And are you wondering where the money has gone? And why on earth has the government paid £10,000 for a logo that took 50 seconds to make? So, thank you for becoming one of the 25,362 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members, and thank you for checking out probably my favourite video so far.
This country has gone crazy.